I decided that to lighten the mood, I'm just gonna eat applesauce. That lightens my mood, so. I have had this recurring dream like 3 out of the past maybe 5 or 6 nights, and it involves all of us being at Hogwarts. Regis is Harry, Alexa is Ginny, and the rest of us are just like random Hogwarts students. It's like the Battle of Hogwarts, like in number 7, and we're all fighting, but Regis and Alexa keep like sneaking off to like make out because they're Harry and Ginny, and we're like confused. And then Dumbledore comes back from the dead and he's like, the battle's over because it's time for breakfast. And then we all go in the Great Hall and eat breakfast. And apparently Voldemort he listens. Like, he's like, yeah, no, guys, they need their breakfast. Like, we gotta peace out, you know? Anyway, mortality is a very real thing. I actually had a dream last night. It wasn't a Harry Potter dream, but I had a dream last night that John Green came to visit. And he had Henry, and he had another little baby who was so cute. I think he was married to Bellatrix. So he came to my house, and I got some like time alone with him to talk to him about like some questions that I had for him and some things, and we talked about like The Fault in Our Stars, and he talked about mortality. This was a very like philosophical dream. Like, I feel like it's stuff that John Green would actually say in one of his like really profound thoughts from Places video or something. There's no easy way to talk about dying, and there's no easy way to think about dying. And typically people get over that by just not thinking or talking about it at all, or talking about it very lightly, or like making jokes about it but not really thinking about it. I don't think that we should think about mortality and its fragilistic, expialidocious state every minute of the day. My grandma has severe anxiety. She lost her mom when she was 12 and had a really abusive dad, and like ever since then she just has like these crazy anxieties, and she literally thinks about people dying like every second of every day. One time we spent Christmas at my grandma's house, and I got a pair of rollerblades and she wouldn't let me try them out because I could die in them. It's actually an illness, and it's something that needs to be treated, and my grandma needs lots of medicine that she refuses to take. So I don't think it's healthy to think about dying all the time. But there's also like a very weird balance between thinking about dying all the time and appreciating what you have and not taking it for granted, and appreciating the people around you and loving the people around you, and realizing that literally at any moment they could be gone. I'm really rambling, and I'm really struggling with a point for this. I think the point is that it's really easy to take people for granted, and it's really hard to fully appreciate someone. I honestly don't know if it's possible to fully appreciate someone until they're not in your life, whether they've moved, or they've gone to college, or they've died, or they've lost their phone and they can't text you anymore. Like, it's really hard to fully appreciate someone until you don't have someone. But I think it's really important that we absolutely try our hardest. And I also think it's really important that we don't worry about dying all the time. We have enough things in this life to worry about besides when we're leaving it. Also, because I've been talking about dreams a lot, my earliest dream was that I went to a doctor's office. It was entirely brown, except there are all these My Little Ponies sitting in like the waiting room chairs, and they were fully colored. They weren't brown. Poop poop, I didn't talk about poop 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 poop. I didn't talk about poop poop poop.